Hello everyone. Here's just a real quick way to be able to purchase Testout access codes directly from Testout. If you're using financial aid, you will not want to do it this way. You will want to go to the CWC bookstore and make your purchase there. So you can see I just went to the testout.com website. Make sure that you see a little lock next to the testout.com because you're going to be giving a credit card number. I think that probably the simplest way for me to make this really generically is for you to go to the purchase and then to click on or touch the enter the price code. The price code at CWC is, let's see if I can remember this, 14232-TA. I believe that's our code. And if you click continue, you'll know that if you've entered it correctly, because this is kind of the price point you're going to be looking at for most of these courses, and that's about 129 bucks. If you do not have an access code, it'll probably be about 50 bucks more, and you should probably expect to pay about $50 more at the CWC bookstore. That could be an exaggeration. Their price seems to go up and down over the years. So, but there is a markup if you're going to have to use it or purchase it from CWC. And that's just the price that it's costing us to have a bookstore to distribute those things. So now you can kind of see there's a lot of different codes here. So make sure you're choosing the correct one. So for example, if you're in the networking class, check your syllabus and make sure that this ISBN number lines up with the ISBN number listed in the syllabus. So that's Network Pro. If you are in the hardware class, the hardware and maintenance class, you're probably going to be looking for the PC Pro. But you should, again, double check this ISBN to make sure. And if you're taking on the security class in springtime, this is probably the class that you'll be using right for the CSEC class. And for those of you taking this COSC 2020 class, this is probably going to be the Linux Pro class that you're going to be engaging in. So again, check those ISBN numbers before you purchase it, because they're not going to refund your money once that code is activated. We've gone through this before with them. But there's a bunch of other things that are listed here. You can see that there's Office Pro, Desktop Pro, Server Pro, and Client Pro, Routing and Switching Pro, Ethical Hacker, IT Fundamentals. There's lots of different sorts of things that we might be using for a class, but the first four are the one, well, on my screen anyway, the first four, PC Pro, Network Pro, Security Pro, Linux Pro, those are the ones that we would typically be having you purchase. So once you've gotten to this page and you've picked the one that you're interested in, you can click on Add to Cart. If you're taking multiple classes, you can click Continue Shopping, and you can go back and you could grab that PC Pro. So if you're signed up for both of these in fall of 2020, these would likely be the appropriate classes. Again, just double check. And then when you click the checkout button, I'm not going to go through all of this, but I'm going to type in Central Wyoming. It shows up, and I accept. And you're going to type in this information along with choosing a billing choice. So typically the credit card has been the best way to purchase this. Students have had some mixed success using PayPal. So if you're trying to use the PayPal and it doesn't work the first time, you might want to revert to one of the credit cards, or you may need to contact them to check to see what they can do to help you. Once you click continue, they're going to give you an acknowledgement. You'll probably also get an email sent to you with that information, but you really want to keep track of that access code. Take a screenshot of it, use your cell phone, take a picture of it, whatever it is that works, but guard that access code until you activate it with your account, because that's real key. You don't want somebody else to get hold of that. And at that point, you should be in the class. So and you'll get instructions too from Testout as to how to activate that code there. So there you go. Hopefully that helps a little bit, and I'll see you in class.